3, 2, 1.
And hello again, Chaos Wolf here, running PowerSlave Exhumed. This originally came out in 1996 on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation. It was known as originally as PowerSlave and Exhumed for those of you over in Europe. And so Night Dive remastered this and called it PowerSlave Exhumed. It's a bit of a strange title, but I'll explain it in a moment here. So we go to New Game. We select our save slot, our difficulty, and timing will start now. Alright, selecting the first and only available level on the map there. Our goal here is to pick up our pistol, and then we go and talk to the spirit of Ramses. And he basically informs us that aliens have invaded Egypt, and they have dug up his body or exhumed it and are using it to power their ship, thus PowerSlave Exhumed. So we can skip through his dialogue by spamming click. Then we'll make our first trip to Karnak. And we'll come here a couple more times throughout the run. Now these vases here represent some of the worst part of running this game, and that is the RNG. These containers can have either ammo, health, a weapon boost which makes you shoot really fast, or it can contain enemies, and later in the game it can contain things that just outright kill you. So we just got our first health upgrade. We can go on to the next level. And this is where we're going to grab our M60, which, even though it's a light machine gun, it for some reason has a 3-round burst. Anyway. So I'm shooting those explosives up there because we have to go up to that spot in a moment. I'm just grabbing our simpler war. Alright. And you come up through here and be careful of these fireballs. They do a significant amount of damage to you. And right there, if you get to this area, when that music picks up, that's pretty good pace. And we're about to get our first artifact in the game. This allows us to jump higher. And then we're gonna head back. First talking to Ramses. Basically it just tells us what we just discovered. And then we'll go back to Karnak. And true to Metroidvania fashion, we can proceed to an area we couldn't reach to before. Right. Now that beeping sound you heard just for a second on the map screen, that indicates there is a transmitter piece to collect, which is used to get the good ending. But this is any percent, so we're gonna get the bad ending because it's faster. Alright, just grabbing our key. Now, there's none of the larger enemies in this level, but there's a lot of these obnoxious little ones that can jump up right at the wrong time and block your jumps. Then we have these cannonballs we gotta be careful of. But there's a full heal right here. Let's see if I can carefully jump around that switch. No. Okay, there we go. That is just... that's a pressure plate to set off a trap that I would much rather avoid. Alright, and then we come up to our first sequence break. Not quite. Thankfully, we can easily restart the level. There we go. Second try is really good. So this saves about a minute and a half. And you only lose about 5 seconds upon resetting the level. So it's absolutely worth going for, because this level can suck. So we grab our second artifact now. We can breathe underwater. And the mechanic behind that boost that I got is known as super jumping. Now I'll explain that later once I get the bomb.
You have succeeded.
Now for the third and final trip to Karnak. Passage to this familiar area, but instead now we're going to go for a swim. And you pop out and you'll get this little hop across the water. It gives you a little boost. And now we're about to get introduced to one of the most annoying enemies in this entire game. That's the Piranhas, which are not even native to Africa, so I don't know why they're here in Egypt. Maybe the aliens brought them with them. Who knows? But now we're gonna get our health increased. Now I gotta be mindful of my ammo. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna hug this side, see if this guy... Okay, good. So that Anubis zombie, as it's called, the one that was on the far left that I avoided, he still managed to hit me even though I was that far away from him. And another demonstration here how impossible it is to get by these piranhas. Yeah, this is by design. Our hitbox is massive. If you've ever seen Civi's video coverage of this, he wasn't exaggerating. It's pretty ridiculous. And it's... Night Dive left it like that to avoid any kind of sequence breaking, which I can show off later. Those didn't manage to hit me, surprisingly. Just clearing everything out of the way so we can safely jump over there and get our key. Health is doing okay. As long as that doesn't happen. Okay, this... Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the level. This is why my estimate is so generous, because RNG just happens. There's no way to really... I mean, the health refills and stuff are few and far in between. And you pretty much have to get lucky to see if anything will spawn. Okay, they're in the way. Okay, this is alright. We have enough health now. So that is our first bomb boost. We use these a lot in this speedrun, and this is what makes this speedrun fun, if you can deal with the RNG. I'm gonna wait one more cycle. Alright, first level, or the last level before the first boss. Set Palace. We can sequence break this one by bomb boosting. Oh, over the lasers. And now off to Set Arena, where we face off against Set. Quickly grabbing those refills, and then we're gonna jump down here and try to draw out him. The idea is to get him to get hit by these fireball throwers, because he takes a lot of damage from them. There we go, that was pretty good, that was optimal. Now with our third artifact, we can glide and slow fall, allowing us to go back to the almond mines and go down to an area that we couldn't before because it would have killed us. And before I leave this level, I'm going to grab a little safety health refill and ammo refill from a secret area. First, I got to blow that up. So that right there would have killed us if we didn't have the shoal. Then we'll go on to Cavern of Peril. I'm going to do another long drop. Picking up our flamethrower, and we bomb boost again. Grab some more refills and a health increase. Now, coming up is the first use of the super jump. So that was a normal boost right there. Now the super jump involves I jump and hold, throw a bomb down, then still holding jump, I will just automatically jump even higher. And then I'm gonna get a health refill here, standard bomb jump. Switching over to the flamethrower because it's really good for clearing out some enemies here. Standard bomb boost. I didn't quite get enough height. Right, that's fine. Just want to clear them out of the way because they're really annoying and they'll interfere with us trying to platform back up. Another bomb boost. And I could bomb boost back up, but I'm going to be a little safe about it. Because, of course, because of the RNG, there's no health spawning anywhere. For a moment, I thought I wouldn't be able to get around him. Alright. Health's looking alright. Nile Gorge can be a run killer for sure. But we've got 2 full bars of health. And there's like 3 health refills we can get in this level. Yeah, it just gave us weapon power, no health refills. Ooh. Yeah, so far I've managed to avoid getting hit by any of those. They drain about a full bar each. But we're gonna eat several of them later in this level, because we'll have enough health to do so. Alright, there's a health refill down here. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Well, kind of ate my jump there. Oops. Let me clear those out of the way. There we go. Now we can jump better. Alright, so the reason why our hitbox is so big is because those little gaps right there we could easily slip through them and sequence break. But if you were to try that, it wouldn't work. Right, this is probably the most dangerous area in this level. Super jump. Okay, then. I didn't quite hug the corner far enough, so that's why that happened. I ate one of the fireballs. Not to worry, though, there is a health refill. I'm gonna check and see if it's clear up here, and then we'll do another super jump. Followed by a standard bomb jump, and by this point we have enough health to hopefully tank through this. Oops. And we're gonna pick up the final refill right there, and then head off to the reliquary. This is another pretty bad level. It introduces the Bastet, which is named after the Egyptian cat god. They're really vicious. Okay. Refills and the save point all right next to each other conveniently. That was in the wrong spot. There we go. Alright, and now we pick up our next artifact. The anklets that protect us from lava and swamps, which ironically is worn around our ankles, so how does it protect our feet? Yeah, whatever, it's game logic. Alright, I don't like this at all. Hold up. Try that again. There we go. Alright, now instead of going to the Canyons of Chaos, we're heading back to Sanctuary. Oops. Gotta be sure to step on that pressure plate. Even though we've already been here, we still have to pick up the keys. Oops, that is not the correct way. The key to get through this door. I'm gonna, just for safety, grab this health right there. Bomb boost up here. Because we have the anklets, that acid didn't really do much damage. Then we head off to the marsh, which is... If you don't have the anklets by this point, this level is a nightmare. Just for safety, I'm grabbing another heal. Excuse me. Bomb boost up for this key, and then just drop back down. Right, and now this level would be the worst level in the whole game. Oops. Yeah, I picked up the Cobra staff and it never auto-switched. Anyway, so we're gonna super jump. It works just the same as it does on land. Now I'm backing up and then super jump out. If not for that right there, this level would be really annoying to run. Because there's nothing but piranhas and mines everywhere. And this breath meter doesn't last forever. Oops, I hate my jump. Alright, now next to the deserted slave camp. A few little enemies that could block us on our way out of here, so I'm gonna kill them real quick. You too, Wasp. And then get a health refill. That key is not needed, I just happened to land there. That's the key we want. And there's a quartet of Bastats to come out, followed by 2 right here. Moving on to Selkis Path, I'm readying up the flamethrower. Because, wow, okay. For once the vases that were actually useful and blew them up for me. Yeah, they just pinned me right in place and tried to scratch up my face. They both teleported away. All right. I got 1 bar of health left, but there is a refill as long as I don't get hit by one of these or get blocked by the Bastet in the next area. There is a health refill conveniently close. Another Bastet right here. Okay, don't eat my jump, thank you. Last key. Clear that mummy out of the way, jump over the Bastet, over the other mummies. Grab that health refill, and then we just glide all the way down to the bottom. I got my bomb prepped in case I don't quite make it. Yep, there we go. Off to Selkis Burrow. It's important to have bombs still in your inventory because there's a secret wall we need to blow up to get a ammo refill. And now we switch over to the Cobra staff. Use the rest of the flamethrower that we got, and now we get the refills. And repeat the process. There we go. I took a ton of damage. Let me see if I can get some health here. All right. Just for marathon safety, I'm gonna go to Set Arena because those refills are very close by. not gonna go back the way I came. Because if I take the normal exit, Ramses will have to talk to us again, and that'll slow us down even more. Alright, now we'll go back up to the mountain shrine, and instead of sequence breaking, we're gonna take the intended route, but head off to the left. And then we have the scepter, we can disable these force fields and go to the magma fields. This level can be pretty awful. It introduces an enemy known as a Magmantis, which are, in my opinion, probably about as dangerous as a cyber demon in Doom, but not nearly as tanky. They do a lot of damage though. There's one of them right there, popping out to say hello. He's really messing with me. Yeah, I took a lot of... That's bad. Restart checkpoint, because that's... Yeah. You do not want him to spawn right there. Is he not even coming out this time? Or is he gonna wait for the worst time? Okay. Yeah, these textures are like fire blue, they will kill your bitrate. So, apologize if everything gets pixelated. Now off to what is probably everyone's favorite level to speedrun. There's 3 Magmantises in here. Yeah, that's some pretty awful luck right there. Thankfully, there's a health refill. That's some marathon luck right there because they have never inflicted that much damage to me so quickly. Alright, restart checkpoint again. Now the best part of this level, we've got 4 consecutive bomb boosts. Now we can get our last artifact. That will allow us to fly now, making the shawl useless.
The gods are...
And with that collected, we can finally move back on to Canyons of Chaos. That's really obnoxious. Yeah, for some reason there's a lot of birds here. Let's wait for him to get out of the way. I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Let's bomb boost up. I've only got 1 bar of health left. This is, okay, I'm grabbing the... Grabbing that checkpoint for safety, and I'm gonna see if I can try to get some health out of this. I hope I have enough health. Okay, now I can breathe. That got really scary. Alright, the first of the alien levels right here. We encounter the kill mod finally. Hopefully this guy doesn't follow me in here. Alright, we're gonna have to kill him and the wasps. But our health is doing really good, so now the start of the next level won't be so bad. Now you'll want to immediately float up because that pressure plate will turn on these lasers that shoot out of the walls, and they will kill you instantly no matter what your health is. Just wait for a good cycle here and then pick up this health. And then we have one last bomb boost. We've now made it to the final level. I'm gonna face off with the Killmot Queen. But first we have to give up all of our artifacts that we've worked so hard to collect throughout this run. So the idea is shoot the Cobra Staff first as you run up to her, and then switch to the Ring of Ra, or as we like to call it in the community, the Jazz Hands. All right. Next phase, swap back to the Cobra Staff. And then finish off with the bombs. You want to aim for the last tail segment to do enough damage. Now we just got the head left. We'll do one final super jump. We're going to go retrieve the corpse of Ramses and bring it back to the tomb so we can finally rest. And that is time. So yeah, Ramses will talk to us, informing us that we didn't get all the transmitter pieces, so we can't contact our team, and the aliens will come back and take over the world. Boo, bad ending. But that's the fastest way to beat the game. And yeah, that's PowerSlave Exhumed. And once again, thank you SourceRuns for letting me show off both these games. If you'd like to learn how to run this, the same, it's also on the Build Engine Discord. I also put together a tutorial on it. If you want to check me out when I'm live, it's twitch.tv/chaoswolf. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me.